doing this video because I had somebody ask me a question or basically left a comment on my SJ75 starter code video basically saying that they were confused between the SJ75 and the SNG. And they basically said, please help me out, somebody. So I'm going to try and sum this up quick, and hopefully I can sum it up and give you my version of, or my views on why I think that you should, well, I don't think you should do anything. I'm just going to basically tell you my views on it. Basically with the SNG, which I don't have one to show you because I've sold it. The newest one that I had, the Monkey Edge version, I got rid of it. I've had two others before that. I had a Lego version. I had two Lego versions, and then I had that one. On all of them, I just found myself wanting, and what I mean by that is, by having that knife and using it, I felt myself wanting to use my SMFs. Maybe it's because I had an SMM first, and I'm so used to using SMFs. These are just two examples of the two I recently have gotten. I have some others, but these are two of my main users now. But as far as finding myself wanting, it's like some people buy the SMF because they can't afford, the SNG because they can't afford the SMF. Then some people buy the SMF because they want the SMF. But in every case, with me owning the SNG, I just find myself wanting to use the SMF. I just prefer to use the SMF in that example. And it used to be I thought I liked big knives over small knives, and it's basically not that, because I'm very satisfied with some of the smaller knives I have. It's just for some weird reason, when I have the SNG, I feel I want my SMF over it. I don't know why, I can't explain it, but I would prefer to carry an SMF, and I find myself all the time, when I've ever carried the SNG, I should be carrying my SMF. You know, I don't know why that is. But with the SJ75, I don't find that. I'm very satisfied with this knife. I'm very satisfied with the way it rides in your pocket. It rides so nice in the pocket. This knife is just shaped and formed to fit in your pocket so well. You know, if you have a pocket and you put your hand in your pocket, right at the end of the seam by your leg, at the very edge, if you put your hand in your pocket, you can feel how your pocket goes in and then over. Well, this knife tucks in that over part, so it's way out of the way. It's just all this is hidden in that over part. So really, at the edge of your pocket is the only part that's really sticking out, and especially since it rides like this, is this little bit right here that's going to affect your hand when you go in your pocket. It just rides so slim and so comfortably in your pocket, and it's so light you don't even know it's there. It's a nice knife. It's got a great blade on it, very utilitarian. I've cut a lot of things with this knife and used it. And it's a great knife to use in that format. And you don't find yourself, and I don't find myself wanting to use another knife when I carry this one. I'm very satisfied with it. And I just got that with the SNG. You know, I really did. And it goes to show I've sold 3 of them. I tried different versions to try and satisfy myself and just never could, because I was never satisfied with the SNG. You know, and that's where I'm going to leave you at, is just I was very satisfied with the SJ75, but that SNG, I always had the reason to want to carry the SMF for some odd reason. I just always had that feeling I should be carrying my SMF. And I always found myself putting the SNG away and grabbing the SMF. So hopefully that helps you. Just don't buy. The way I look at it is, if you're buying something to substitute for something else, you're always going to find yourself wanting. So just save up or buy a used version. And some people are very satisfied with used versions. I've bought in quite a bit of used versions. Just don't waste your money on something that you know you may find yourself wanting later on. You know, it's just a waste of money. You buy something to substitute it. Yeah, you might have something in that moment, but guess what? You're always going to find yourself, as they say, wanting the one you really wanted. So hopefully that helps you out. Take it easy, man.